When there is such a senseless, unfathomable loss of life, there must be an answer for it.
Emotions running high tonight, weeks after 16-year-old Colin Brown was killed by a stray bullet on I-55. He was riding home with his dad from a hockey game. Tonight, the first charges are filed in that case.
This is the man charged, Garrett Jordan III. He is facing multiple counts, including first-degree murder, first-degree assault, and 3 counts of armed criminal action.
These new developments come with a mix of emotions, as you can imagine, for family and friends of Colin Brown.
And Colin's hockey teammates are honoring his legacy as both a player and a person in a series of games this weekend. Now, this arrest is a step toward closure for a massive community supporting Brown's family.
Our Kimberly Donahue live outside SLMPD headquarters tonight, hearing from those who knew Colin best. Kim, what'd they tell you?
Sam, this development comes as both a relief and a painful reminder about the loss of Colin Brown, his teammates staying motivated while honoring his memory.
We're just trying to keep him as close as possible.
The Afton Americans, Colin Brown's hockey team, keeping his memory alive since his death. The coaches got matching tattoos with his jersey number 72 ahead of a series of league matches in Chicago this weekend.
We bring his jersey to all our games. I can feel his presence. We know he's here. We just can't hear him. We can't give him a hug. We can't tell him we love him.
Friday, a feeling they haven't experienced in weeks after police made an arrest in his murder.
It's a little bit of everything.
It's a sentiment shared by law enforcement around the bi-state. Illinois State Police, who Calvin Brown, Colin's father, used to work for, appearing at a news conference Friday.
When there is such a senseless, unfathomable loss of life, there must be an answer for it. And the officers of the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department, they have answered.
Support for Brown's family keeps growing across the country.
The announcement of today is really a tribute to law enforcement and their ability to do their job and collaborate with other departments to bring people to justice.
The St. Louis chapter of the Dog Nation Hockey Foundation, a nonprofit aimed at helping families in the hockey community, has raised more than $113,000 for Brown's family, and they're still going.
We've raised more money for this cause than any other event we've done.
As Brown's Afton teammates take the ice this weekend, Coach Bob Jackyback encourages them to play with heart.
Our coaching staff has been approaching everything. As you know what, we're going to try and get the boys ready as possible to honor Brownie. But, we realize this is a difficult time. So whatever we get from them is going to be good enough for us. He's here. He's with us.
Colin Brown's family released a statement following the arrest, saying in part they are grateful for the tireless dedication of law enforcement throughout this case, hoping the senseless act of violence will lead to consequences. The Dog Nation Hockey Foundation continues to fundraise for the family. If you're interested in donating, we have a link on firstalert4.com and in our news app. Reporting live at police headquarters, Kimberly Donahue, First Alert 4.
Kim, thanks for the update. First Alert 4 has been gathering details on this case since the November shooting, and now these new charges against Jordan. Police say the shooting happened on I-55 near Loughborough and Bates. According to court documents, police found more than 20 shell casings on I-55 when they were investigating the scene the night of the shooting. The casings belonged to a handgun and a rifle. Court documents say a witness said a dark Audi was parked on Minnesota Avenue near the shooting. Through surveillance video, police say that vehicle followed a car belonging to an unnamed victim onto the interstate and then returned to Minnesota Avenue after the shooting. The unnamed victim's car had bullet holes consistent with the bullet casings found on I-55. Well, according to police, Jordan had lived at the residence on Minnesota, and after using location data from his phone, they confirm his movement was consistent with the Audi. With this information, the Real-Time Crime Center obtained the Audi's license plate number and was able to locate Jordan. Jordan had recently been released from federal prison. Officials tell us there are other individuals believed to be involved with this and do not identify Jordan as the shooter. First Alert 4 will continue to follow any developments in this case and bring you the very latest on air, online, and on the First Alert 4 news app.